Okay, it's time to create an online development environment. We have our repository here, and to create an online development environment, you can do that directly from GitHub, or you can do that from running a script on your clone of this repository. We will do the first thing first and run the create online development environment. What we need to do here is give the name of the online environment we want to create. We'll call it my sandbox. Reuse environment, if it exists, no, we'll create a new one. So if an environment with that name exists, then it'll delete it and recreate a new one. And then direct commit is whenever this job is done, then there will be modifications to launch the JSON in my app that will contain the new online development environment as a target in that one, so that I can directly start to develop. And this workflow will not only create an online development environment, it will also compile the apps and publish those to the dev endpoint of the sandbox environment, meaning that I can after that modify my app and use a rapid application deployment to actually just modify something and press F5 and be up running right away. If you have multiple apps, this saves a lot of time because you will have all the apps published to the dev scope already after creating the environment. Clicking this one, so we didn't create any secret that would contain the admin center API credentials. And since this secret doesn't exist, then this workflow will actually invoke the device code flow. So we have to click this one, and we can see there's a step down here, say check admin center API credentials / initiate device login. So if there are admin center API credentials defined in a secret, then it will use those to authenticate to admin center API and then actually be able to run unattended. If not, it will provide me with a device code that I can use to log in, and through that will access my admin center. We'll just wait a few minutes here. It should be done reading the settings and reading the secrets and figuring out that there are no admin center API credentials, and initiate the device login. So it says admin center API credentials not provided, initiating device code flow. And here it will give me a code, and I can take this one, copy that to the clipboard, navigate to my device login, specify that code, say next. And the pipeline will now wait until I've actually authenticated. I can't remember the duration of the wait time. It's probably going to be 5 minutes or something like that. If you haven't performed the device code login, then it will fail the create dev environment task. Closing this one, going back here, should now figure out that this one, let's go back to summary. Once this one actually will now invoke the actual creation of the environment, and after that it will create a container, build all the apps and publish those to the dev target. So let's wait for that. So now it's only doing the post process, and as we can see in the pull requests here, there is a new PR, and if we look at the files changed, those are just the two launch JSON files, and what you have here is now a AL and the name Cloud Sandbox followed by your name and environment type and environment name My Sandbox, and one for the main app and one for the test app. So let's just merge this and we should be ready to start rolling.